Okay, hello guys. All right, this is Ahis here, and then today we're going to be talking about number two. We have a series we're discussing. We call the eight mindsets the very rich investors have that enables them to acquire great wealth. All right, so we talked about the first mindset, and the first mindset is that very rich investors, think risk ahead of reward. All right. So that's the first thing. And then that leads them to be able to protect their money in order to be able to get wealthy. If you're going to lose your money in the process of creating wealth, then you will have to start all over again for a long time. And then the more you lose your money, every time you lose your money, it's a setback to your wealth creation journey, right? So that was what we said before, and that is the first video we have. Guys, if you have not watched that video, it's going to be before this video, right? It will be before this video, and you can always watch that video, all right? So we are on number two. Sorry, this is number two. Number two, okay, so number two is very rich investors take into account proper risk and money management. Proper risk and money management, guys. So this is very, very key. Now, when we talk about investments, we are talking about generally, whether you're investing in stocks or you're investing in cryptocurrency or you are doing trading in forex, or you are trading whatever you are trading or investing in. These rules are they are mindsets that every successful investor has, and every unsuccessful investor doesn't have this mindset. Every unsuccessful investor, every investor or trader who doesn't have this mindset, they are all losing investors or losing traders, and they are not making money. And every trader or investor who is making money and creating wealth has this mindset in place. So this is not specific to whatever industry or whatever. It's for the entire financial market. It's for the entire financial, for your financial, everything concerning your finance. When it comes to wealth creation, investment in whatever markets, be it even in real estate, it works. Is the same mindset that you're going to have, whether you're investing in a business, you're investing in stocks, you're investing in cryptocurrency, you're investing in real estate, is exactly the same thing that you're going to put into consideration. So very rich investors take into account proper risk and money management. So what does it mean in context? Now, you find people who call themselves investors many times. Of course, they say they are investing in things like Ponzi schemes and all that. Okay, so recently I was hearing about an investment program that collapsed, and a lot of people have their money trapped in there. Some people are committing suicide and all that, right? So when I began to when I began to hear about a lot of all these things, and based on the things I know myself from having played in the financial market for a while, that's why I actually decided I want to bring out this set of videos, for people to understand what the mindset you have to be a winning person in this game of wealth creation. Right? That's the reason, actually the purpose for this. I want people to be able to listen to this and understand the mindset you should have. Okay, so let's get right into it. Okay, so now, what does it mean when we say risk and money management? So I was talking about something earlier, which has to do with an investment or an investment scheme that a lot of people put their life savings into and all that. Some people are committing suicide and all that. The question is this: how do you put your 15 million retirement bonus or 15 million retirement monies and put it in something, in one thing, just in one thing? So you never thought about risk, and you never thought about managing your money. So the point is this: when you want to invest in anything, what you want to do is that, as long as you are not, there are people who they'll take their life savings and start a business with it. Now, some succeed, some fail, right? But then in the case of those who even succeed, they put sweat equity behind what they're doing. They put sweat equity behind what they are doing. So even though they committed their entire monies to this project, they know that they are manning it. They know they have certain expertise besides the money that they are putting up. So they are putting their all on it and they are staking a lot. And they also understand that if they do lose all that money, they lost it themselves. They lost it understanding what they were doing, or maybe something went wrong or some. They will have nobody. They will not be. It's not like they were fooled. But when you don't, when you are not in that situation, you're not starting a business yourself with your entire life savings, and you decide to put your monies with somebody, then you have to think money and risk management. So you don't think, oh, if he's telling me he will give me 15% in a month or 30% in a month, let me give him all this money. Or let's say you are investing in cryptocurrency. Oh, this cryptocurrency is very hot. Let me put my entire monies into it. Or okay, let me fund my account to trade forex with all the capital I have. Or okay, there's a land there. They are saying this land is this going to appreciate and all that. Let me go and use my life savings to buy it. The question is, why do you have to buy just one land with all your money? Why don't you buy one in the Bejuleki, buy one in the Korodu, or even in the Bejuleki, you break it down, buy one in this estate, buy one in the other estate, like that. You split it out. Just in case something happens. Like we said yesterday, the most important thing investors think about is risk. They think of risk ahead of reward. So they think, what if something goes wrong? I know that in Africa we always say God forbid. Oh, God forbid. We don't want anything. But that's the reason why a lot of people get into problems. Because if you say God forbid, that doesn't mean that thing is not going to happen. All right. So what you ought to do instead of just saying God forbid is to actually put measures in place to make sure that thing doesn't happen. Because God forbid alone will not just help, will not help. Right? So why not put that land and buy several lands? If you're investing in crypto, what you do is this. You research 20 different crypto projects. And then you say, okay, there's Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, there's all kinds of crypto projects. If I have $1,000 and I want to invest it in crypto projects, what I need to do is probably break that 100, research 20 crypto projects, and then put $50 in every one and have that money distributed into 20 projects. So what happens is that some of those projects are going to do 50x. Some of those projects will do 20x. Some of those projects will do 3x. Some of those projects will do 100% only. Some of those projects will do 100x. Some of those projects may even lose money. One or two or three or so may lose money for a period of time. Then when you have monies, when one project does 5x or 10x, and then another one of those investments you did is lagging behind, you've already covered the losses you're having on the other ones. Then you can then leave those other ones and give them time to mature. But think about the fact that project that you put, that project that is lagging behind is what you actually put all your entire monies into. Just think about it. Right? So usually what makes people go into things like this is when they have a major win. Maybe they invested in a particular project, or I'm talking cryptocurrency now. Let's say they invested in a particular crypto project and the thing exploded. And then they make 10x their money. They say, oh, the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to find another particular one and put all my money inside. And then it doesn't play out that way. So the point is, that's not the way to approach it. What you do is you want to put 5%, 10% of your capital into a particular project. You spread it out like that. As you spread it out like that, you are increasing your rate, your potential rate of returns, and then you are also decreasing your risk. You are decreasing your risk, and you are exponentially increasing your potential returns. Because no two projects are going to do exactly the same thing. No two projects. There are some that will become unicorns. They will do 1,000x. You will put $50, it will turn to 150,000. We've seen those kind of projects in the cryptocurrency market. All right. There are those who will still be there lagging behind. There are those that will grow marginally. Maybe they will do 50%. It's like Bitcoin is stable, for example. So you can have some monies in Bitcoin. You can have some monies in Ethereum. Okay, you can have some monies in all those top currencies, a few, just a small amount of money. Then you have some other part of your money which is more like risk capital that you can invest in very innovative projects that have the ability to explode and actually multiply your money. All right. And then if you have one or two projects that don't make money, that lose money, that's not a problem then, because you already made your money, you made all your profits from the projects that succeeded. This is how VC investors, this is how a lot of VC investors invest. They don't put all their eggs in one basket. They don't put all their monies in one thing. All right. So this is what we call risk and money management. So if you are investing in cryptocurrency, if you're investing in cryptocurrency, you shouldn't put you shouldn't put you shouldn't put more than 10%. You shouldn't put no more than 10%, no more than 10% of your capital, of your investment capital should go into one into no more than 10% of your capital, of your investment capital, no more than that should go into one project. No more than 10% of your entire capital should go into one project. That's what we mean by risk and money management. That's what we mean by money management, especially, right? So we talked a lot about risk yesterday. Now that's what we talk about, money management. And then the truth is, when you manage your money properly, you decrease your risk. When you manage your money properly, you decrease your risk. So if you have $1,000 you want to start investing in crypto with, no more than $100 should be put into one individual project. No matter what the prospect you think that project has, you should not put more than $100 of your $1,000 into that project, not more than that. Okay, this is how you manage risk. If you're not an expert and you want to stack the odds in your favor, this is what you do. There are going to be people who will tell you that, oh, I invested 80% of my money into one particular project that exploded and I made $1 million. Yes, but the question is that you want to be able to stack the odds in your favor and not have hypertension and not be waking up. The investments I advise people to do right now are investments that require them to put their money somewhere that will multiply it and go to sleep, not watch it every day. All right, not watch it every day. So if a lot of people, usually where you see people monitoring their trades and monitoring what they are doing is usually in the forex trading, or you are in the trading world. You are trading, whether you are trading forex or trading cryptocurrency or you are trading indexes. When you are trading, then you get to be watching the markets often. But when you are investing, you find your projects, you put your money there. You don't have to bother. You're not looking at it. You will look at it in 3 months or in 6 months. Right, and then by that time it would have exploded, as long as you picked the right project, you picked the best projects with the best potentials, it would have gone very far. Right, so that's the way to invest if you're investing in cryptocurrency. Then if you are trading forex, if you are trading basically, whether you're trading forex or cryptocurrency, or you are trading indices, etc. Whatever you're trading, right? You shouldn't have more than 3%, no more than 3%, no more than 3%, no more than 3% of your capital. No more than 3% of your capital should go into any single trade. So no more than 3% of your capital should go into any single trade. If you are trading, don't put more than 3% of your capital into any particular trade. This is what you call money management. Right? So if you don't do this and you think, oh, I just need one trade. When I hit this one trade, everything is good. When I hit this one trade, everything is good. Then you're going to have issues. You're going to have issues because if that doesn't go in your direction, then your money is gone. Then you start from scratch. Then you've broken the first rule, which is protect your money. You've broken the first rule, which is risk over reward. Risk over reward. So you're protecting your money first and foremost. When you're protecting your money, you think risk ahead of reward. Okay, so this is what you do when you are trading, no more than 3%. And then if you are investing in mostly like cryptocurrency, or you are investing in foreign stocks, and you're investing maybe in stocks, whatever you want to do. You want to invest in stocks, and I personally, cryptocurrency investing is what I do personally. I don't do foreign stocks. I do cryptocurrency, and in my opinion, it's amazing. All right. So if you are doing that, no more than 10% of your capital should be there. Then when you are trading, no more than 3% on everything on a single trade. So this is what you do. We have parameters and all that for doing all these calculations, especially when it comes to trading. How do you make sure you're actually risking 10%, 3% on a trade? All of that is more technical things. All right. But besides that, you just have this at the back of your mind. If you have this at the back of your mind, then you can find out what it takes. You can then find out what it takes. I do trainings on that. It's separate from this, right? But this is basically just to have the mindset. First of all, when you know that, okay, 3%, I shouldn't risk more than 3% of my capital on every trade I take, then that gives you a framework. You already understand that. Then, of course, you may not know now how you are going to execute that or make that happen. Then that is when you need to get knowledge as to how exactly I can do this. How can I do this, right? Okay. So when it comes to investing, when it comes to 10% investment in crypto, I think that one is much easier. Of course, if you don't know this already, it may still be difficult for you and all that. Okay. But when you have this as a mindset first, then it becomes just about knowledge. It becomes just about how do I make this a reality? How do I make this happen? Okay, so that's what it is, guys. So this is our lesson. This is our second lesson, second mindset of what very rich investors have, that makes it possible for them to acquire enormous wealth. All right, guys. Thank you so very much. Please watch this video, and I appreciate it. Leave your comments. Whatever questions or comments you have, please just leave on the video or leave on my social media page, and I'll be glad to respond to you. Okay. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next video.